As you sit there breathing, feeling the rhythm of your chest rising and falling like a tide kissing the shore, you can already sense that part of you. The part that's always known how to shine, how to love, how to be the fucking light, starting to stir. It's like a sleeping dragon in your heart, scales glinting, with the embers of a fire that never goes out, just waiting for you to whisper, rise. And you already do this, don't you? Every time you smile at a stranger, every time you hold space for a friend's tears, every time you choose kindness over being a dick, you're already that light worker, that beacon, that lighthouse guiding ships through the storm. But here's the deal. The angels are saying the cosmic window is open. It's like the universe is throwing the gates of Valhalla open, and you're the warrior invited to step through. You don't need to try harder. You just need to be the badass you already are. Imagine your heart as a supernova, pulsating with love so bright it could blind the stars. And all you've got to do is let that shit explode outward, inviting every soul on this planet to join the party. You're not just holding a door open, you're kicking it the fuck down, with love saying, come on in, let's evolve together. Let's get specific, like we're zooming in on the gears of a cosmic clock. You already shine your light in a million tiny ways. When you tip your barista extra, because you see they're having a rough day, that's you sending a ripple of love into the universe. When you listen to your kid ramble about their Minecraft world, or your coworker vent about their shitty boss, you're holding a space, creating a safe harbour for their soul to dock. When you pause to pet a dog or marvel at a sunset, you're aligning with the divine pulse of life itself. These aren't just random acts. They're your unconscious mind already practicing the art of being a light worker, already broadcasting that invitation to awaken. So now let's chunk up. Let's zoom out to the big picture. Every one of those moments is you participating in the grand symphony of human consciousness. You're not just one note. You're a whole goddamn melody, harmonizing with the collective. The angels are saying, with the stars aligned like a cosmic orchestra tuning up, you can amplify that melody. You can make it so loud it echoes across the planet, waking up souls who've been sleepwalking through their lives. But what if you could do this in new ways? Ways you haven't even considered. Picture your mind as a Swiss Army knife, packed with tools you've barely used. Instead of just smiling at that stranger, what if you sent them a silent blessing, a burst of love from your heart to theirs, like a secret handshake between souls? What if you visualized your light as a golden net, casting it over your city, your country, your whole world, pulling everyone toward awakening? Or try this. Next time you're in a crowded place, a grocery store, a bar, a line, imagine your heart as a Wi-Fi signal broadcasting love, connection and safety to every soul in range. You don't need to say a word. Your energy does the talking. Here's another trick. Write a letter to humanity. Pour your fucking heart out. Tell them you see their struggles, their beauty, their potential. Then burn it, bury it, or keep it under your pillow. Doesn't matter. The act of writing it sends that energy out, like a cosmic email, with awakening in the subject line. These are just a few ways to flex that light worker muscle, to stretch your soul's capacity to love. And the best part, you don't need to be a guru or a monk. You just need to be you, giving a shit about the world. Why does this matter? Why the fuck is it so important? Let's get sciencey for a sec. Your brain, it's a neural network. A living computer wired for connection. When you feel love, compassion or gratitude, you're flooding your system with oxytocin and dopamine, literally rewiring your neurons to be more open, more resilient, more fucking alive. Mirror neurons mean, when you radiate love, others unconsciously mirror it back, creating a feedback loop of positive energy. That's why crowds at concerts or protests feel electric. Your brain is syncing with everyone else's, amplifying the vibe. The angels are saying, the cosmic alignment, it's like plugging your brain into a supercomputer, boosting that signal to a global scale. But here's the karma of not doing it. If you stay stuck in fear, doubt or apathy, you're like a lighthouse with a busted bulb, letting ships crash into the dark. You're not just hurting yourself, you're dimming the collective. Science backs this too. Chronic stress and isolation, they fuck with your cortisol levels, shrink your hippocampus. They make you feel like life is a pointless grind. You've felt that, right? That heavy stuck feeling. Like you're wading through molasses. That's what happens when you don't shine your light. You're not just missing out on joy, you're missing your fucking purpose. Now the positive consequences, holy shit, they're endless. If you lean into this, if you embrace your role as a light worker, your life transforms. You feel connected, alive, like you're part of something bigger than your Netflix queue or your 9 to 5. You'll notice synchronicities, random encounters, opportunities, moments that feel like the universe is winking at you. Your relationships deepen because you're not just reacting to people, you're seeing them, holding space for their souls and the collective. You're helping tip the scales toward a world where love, not fear, calls the shots. But let's get real. Why are you afraid to do this? Why do you hesitate to blast your light like a fucking supernova? Maybe you're scared. People will think you're weird. Some woo-woo hippie, spouting love and light bullshit. Or maybe you're afraid of rejection, of being too much, of not being enough. Those fears, they're just all programming, like a virus in your mental software. They come from childhood moments, when you were told to sit down, shut up, or stop dreaming. They come from a society that rewards conformity over courage, that tells you to play small to fit in. Here's the truth. Those fears are bullshit. They're not real. They're just stories you've been fed, like a shitty bedtime tale that kept you scared of the dark. The science of fear shows it's just your amygdala freaking out, trying to keep you safe from a threat that doesn't exist. When you shine your light, you're not just defying that fear, you're rewriting the code. You're telling your brain, I'm safe, I'm powerful, I'm fucking divine. And the more you do it, the quieter that fear gets, until it's just a whisper that you can laugh at. So what keeps you stuck? The top patterns that drain your ass, they're things like people-pleasing, perfectionism and self-doubt. People-pleasing, it's like training your soul to someone else's expectations, letting their approval dictate your worth. Perfectionism is a trap, making you think you need to be flawless before you can shine. And self-doubt, that's the inner critic, the asshole in your head telling you you're not good enough. These patterns are like quicksand, sucking you down the more you struggle. To break them, you need to interrupt the cycle. NLP calls this pattern interruption, shocking your system out of its rut. Try this the next time you catch yourself spiraling into self-doubt. Stand up, shake your body like a wet dog and shout, "Fuck that noise." It's silly, it's weird, and it works, because it jolts your brain out of its groove. Then replace that pattern with a new one. Affirm your light, your power, your right to shine. Say, "I'm a fucking beacon of love, and I'm here to wake the world up." Repeat it until it feels true, because it is. Here's where the magic of NLP comes in, pacing and leading. To change someone's mind, or even your own, you first pace their reality. You meet them where they are, mirroring their emotions, their beliefs, their energy. If your friend is stuck in fear, you don't lecture them. You say, "I get it. Shit's scary right now, isn't it?" That builds rapport, makes them feel seen. Then you lead. You know what's wild? I've noticed when I focus on love, on connection, it's like the fear just melts away. Want to try it with me? You're not forcing them. You're inviting them. Just like the angels are inviting you. This works because the brain craves congruence. When you pace someone's reality, you sync with their neural patterns, creating trust. Then when you lead, their brain follows, because it's already bought into you. It's like dancing. You match their steps, then gently guide them into a new rhythm. You can use this to shift beliefs, to inspire, to awaken. Imagine pacing your own doubts. Yeah, I feel scared to shine sometimes. Then leading yourself to empowerment. But fuck it, I'm going to shine anyway, because I'm here to make a difference. Confusion is your secret weapon. The brain hates uncertainty. So when you introduce a paradox or a reframing, it scrambles to make sense of it, leaving it open to new ideas. That's why the angel's message is so powerful. It's both simple and cosmic, grounding and expansive. It's like throwing a wrench into the gears of your old beliefs, making your mind go, "Wait, what?" In that matter of confusion, you can slip in the new truths. You are enough. You're divine. You're here to change the fucking world. Try this the next time you're stuck. Ask yourself a confusing question like, what if my fear is just my power in disguise? Your brain will trip over itself, trying to find the answer. And in that gap, you can plant a new belief. That's Ericksonian hypnosis at its finest, using ambiguity to bypass resistance and install change. Now, as you relax deeper, feeling that dragon in your heart stretching its wings, you can imagine a golden thread weaving through every part of your being, your past, your present, your future. This thread is your light, your divine essence, and it's been there since the moment you were born. With every breath, that thread glows brighter, connecting you to every soul on the planet, like a web of stars pulsing in unison. You can see yourself now standing tall, a fucking warrior of light, holding a torch that burns with love, compassion and purpose. And as you hold that torch, you notice it's not just for you. It's for everyone. You're the welcoming committee, the one who says, "Come with me. Let's cross this threshold together." And with every step you take, you feel lighter, freer, more alive, because this is who you are always meant to be. Feel that truth sinking into your bones, your cells, your soul. It's not just a belief, it's your identity. You're a light worker, a beacon, a goddamn force of nature. And every time you choose love, every time you extend that invitation, you're rewriting the story of humanity. You're not just changing your life, you're changing the fucking world. If you follow this path, the future is bright as hell. You wake up each day feeling connected, purposeful, alive. You see the world through new eyes, noticing beauty where you once saw struggle. Your relationships will deepen, your creativity will soar, and you'll attract people who vibe with your light. The collective will shift too, more souls awakening, more light flowing, more hope rising. It's like dropping a pebble into a pond and watching the ripples turn into a tsunami of change. But if you stay stuck, dimming your light, you'll feel that molasses heaviness, that soul-sucking weight of unfulfilled potential. The world will just keep spinning, but it will be darker without your contribution. You'll miss out on the joy, the connection, the fucking magic of being a light worker. And the collective. It'll take longer to wake up, to heal, to evolve. Listen, the angels, they aren't asking you to be perfect. They're asking you to be real, to be raw, to be you. The cosmic window is your chance to step up. Shine so bright, it wakes the world. You're not just a light worker, you're a revolution. So take a deep breath. Feel that dragon in your heart roar and say, I'm in. I'm here to love, to invite, to awaken. Do it now. Close your eyes, feel that love for humanity, and send it out like a fucking shockwave. Do it tomorrow. Do it every day. Because you're not just changing your life. You're changing the course of history. And that, my friend, is the most badass, beautiful thing you could ever do.